What's going on, champions? Happy New Year to each and every one of you. This is the first full week of the new year, and it's time for us to learn and grow. But before I get to that, I just want to recap something. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. You will always hear me call you champions. Why? Why do I call you champions? I want to speak life into you. I want you to know that you are a winner. See, some people never think or have never thought that they deserve to win or that they can win. Each and every one of us are champions. We've had some people, unfortunately, had people in their lives at one time or another that didn't speak highly of them, that never encouraged them, that never motivated them, never spoke to them in a positive way. And so they don't look at themselves as winners, as champions. But it is not what people think of you. It is not what people call you. It is what God calls you. It's what this word right here says you are. And God says that you are a winner. God says that you are a champion. So when you come to my channel, Stats and Success, I'm going to call you what you are, and that is a champion. Got it? Um, this will be short. I got to go and get into the gym. I got a lot of weight to lose. I'm out of shape, as I always will be around this time of the year. But this time around is going to be different. I'm going to get this weight off, and I'm not going to go through this cycle that I typically go through every year. November, December, I eat like crap, and I typically don't work out. I actually have been working out, but I eat like crap, and then praise God, thank God, I got a good metabolic makeup, so it's easy for me to shed pounds. In January, February, March, I get back in the gym and I get back in shape, and I'm ready for spring. But I got to stop with that cycle, that habit, because I'm getting older, and it will be harder for me to do that and maintain a healthy state. All right, my physical health. I digress. We are in the first week of a new year, and you are in one of three buckets. For many of you, you're just picking up where you left off. 2025 was a phenomenal year. You had a ton of success. There's nothing you really need to tweak. You're just keeping it rolling into this new year. For some of you, 2025 was a disaster, and you need a complete reset. If you're in the third bucket, you just got to tweak a few things. It was an average year. It wasn't what you expected it to be, but you tweak a few things and you're ready to rock and roll. I'm not talking to the first group, the first bucket of individuals. All right. If you're picking up where you left off, you are absolutely rolling, cooking. Kudos to you. This video is not for you. This video is for the individuals in the last two buckets. You, ma'am, you, sir, if you got to hit reset or if you got to tweak some things, I implore you today, not tomorrow, okay, not Wednesday. I implore you today to make sure that you have your roadmap, your goals for this year written out. You are not going to reset if you had a horrible year. You're not going to tweak the things that didn't go well in 2025 if you do not have a solid plan to do so. What is the cliche that we hear all the time? People don't plan to fail. They don't. None of us plan to fail. Who wakes up and says, okay, here's my plan to fail today. Here's my plan to fail this week. No one does that. What we don't do is we don't come up with a plan. We don't have goals. We fail to plan. That's what trips us up. See, our goals, our roadmap is the thing that gets us right back on track. When life gets us off track, we all get off track here and there. Each and every one of us, even the person that is absolutely cooking and just actually picking up where they left off from last year. At some point last year, they got off track. I got off track. But it's our goals, it's our plans that gets us right back on track much sooner rather than later. So You, ma'am, you, sir, if you have not taken time to do so before today ends, I implore you. It doesn't have to be like concrete and pretty and everything, but something needs to be put to paper in terms of what it is that you want to accomplish this year and how. Okay. The first step is writing the goal. The second step is actually writing objectives to hitting that goal. Okay. You have to have something on paper by the end of business today. Okay. You absolutely have to, no ifs, ands, or buts. That's my message for you today. That is what I want to get across to you today. Do not waste another minute, another hour, if you can afford to, without having a written down plan for 2026. That's going to be the thing that's going to catapult you to a lot of success in this year. There's some other things, but that's going to be the foundation. Apart from God, that's going to be the foundation that's going to catapult you to tremendous success in 2026. Hey, that's all I got for you guys. Remember, knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is power. So you've been given some knowledge on today. The question I have for you is, how are you going to use this knowledge to enrich your life? Be blessed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.